Previously on Trails of Survival. As the outcast on day 2, Whiskey immediately started her search for perks and supplies. She found a supply chest with a truck inside, which allowed her to cover a lot of ground much faster. She spent most of her day finding and breaking clues to ensure that Lotus or Glass Sandwich will not see them, making it possible for her to follow up on these clues when the time is right. At the same time, Glass Sandwich and Lotus spent most of the Outcast Stage together, underground, searching for loot, and did not bother with perks or supplies. While still deep underground, Glass Sandwich got overrun by a horde of zombies and died.
I witnessed a glass death.
Lotus seized this opportunity right away. He went to Glass's dropped backpack and stole some of his items before Glass could make it back. When nighttime came around, both Glass Sandwich and Whiskey decided to start building their own personal base. A few hours later, since the baseball bat perk was still active, Glass Sandwich decided to sneak up on Whiskey and attack her. He killed her.
No!
And when her backpack dropped, decided to steal some of her items. He killed her a second time when she went to retrieve her backpack again.
What?
At the start of Harmony Stage, Whiskey rejoined the Alliance team, where she and Lotus spent the day searching for more perks and supplies. Glass Sandwich spent his day working on his base and his character. He also managed to build himself a bicycle, allowing him to travel around much faster. At night, both Whiskey and Lotus decided to visit Glass at his base to see what he was up to.
Well, howdy.
And while they were at his space, Lotus took the opportunity to sabotage him.
What are you doing?
But without success. At the challenge, none of the 3 players used a perk, and it was Glass Sandwich who managed to find his way out of the maze first and win the challenge. Ultimately, he chose Lotus to become the second outcast of the game.
You're just gonna have to go on your own for a while now, buddy. And then I won't have to worry about you coming after me.
Glass Sandwich is dominating the game, with 2 challenge wins back to back. But now, can the other 2 turn the tide? It's time to find out what happens next, in episode 3, right now, only on Trails of Survival.
Yeah, this is good. Let's just go to the top of this building. Let's fight the bears.
There's bears?
Yeah. Oh, there's the bear.
I thought you were kidding about the bear. At least it doesn't fit. Does it fit?
There's two of them.
Please tell me they don't fit.
We got him.
Nice. You're sharing my car, but you're what?
You just hit C. It makes you do a wheelie, but you could do a wheelie up the wall. See if I can go up this light pole. Whoa! I hurt myself. Oh, I got something good.
What did you find?
A medicine store.
Whoa, we got some good stuff.
Oh no.
What just happened?
I think I lagged and the grenade blew up on me. Well, I'm running back. I'll be there when I be there.
Sounds good. I tried picking up your bike, but I can't.
Yeah, it's locked. I got stuff in there.
Ready.
Oh, you beat me. Awful.
Oh, I found it!
Hey, you get out of there. God damn it. You always...
I mean, I'm pretty sure you found stuff and not tell me. At least you can see that I'm doing it.
I just came in here random, honestly.
Here, whiskey. Here's the dog.
Did you guys find anything interesting in my box?
Oh, I did. I did.
Where's your box?
Let the games begin.
Did you find an entrance to the second floor?
I'm just gonna go to the top. Oh no!
No. No.
Hey, Whiskey, could I get a bandage or 10?
There. Oh, sorry.
Alright. They're probably mine.
Did you? You
Well,
wanna...
no, I'm looking for my bike. I had it out here. It's gone. Yeah, it just disappeared. Awesome. It was locked.
Where are we going?
Anywhere you want. Go southwest. Here's good.
What? Why is my car now not my car?
It's been repossessed.
Did you repossess it?
I did.
How do you even do that?
You forgot to lock it. After you place it down each time, it takes a code away and takes the lock away.
Wow.
It's okay, I lost my bike to somebody.
And this is how I see how it is.
Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Whiskey, I don't know why you didn't listen to me earlier.
Wow.
Yeah, Lotus took my bag earlier, and I think he took my bike too.
What? What happened?
And I get the punishment?
And I don't know how my bike disappeared because I had that locked, as far as I know. My bag is too. That's okay. I'm pretty good off.
Of course you're okay. You just took everything that I had.
Of course he would, Whiskey. Oh, Whiskey.
So now you're also gonna leave me stranded here?
No, I'll give you rides. We're gonna go in here and get all these zombies and all this loot. If you're down.
Oh, that's funny, Les.
And you'll never guess the password, so I wouldn't even bother trying.
You changed it. It was as easy as changing the passcode. That's hilarious.
You okay?
Nope.
So is hell coming now, Whiskey?
She's
figure it
mad. She's not even gonna talk to you now. Check in that box. Tell me what else you want.
It's locked.
I mean, lock it.
Thank you. Where did you get this stuff? Nice.
Hey, Lotus. I see where you are. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. What are you
Don't
doing?
think I don't know. Oh, yes. I picked it all up. Oh, man. So he blew up that little storage I had, but I went back to it, and the stuff was in bags, and it hadn't went poof yet, so I picked it all up. You should have taken it for yourself instead of blowing it up.
Lotus, you took all my stuff!
I know I did.
And you're using it all! Give it back, all of it!
I'm not using any of it except for the rock.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Give it all back. All of it.
I will!
He's not, though. He's using rockets.
I said besides the rocket. I found my own motorcycle.
No! You took
What do you
my
think I'm
stuff.
He's running off with it. He's running away.
I'll give you all your stuff.
All of it. Lotus. Give me
What?
back my stuff.
I will, but
All
I'm busy right now.
Lotus.
You have your essential stuff, right?
Nope. Give me back my stuff.
I hope you learn your lesson that stuff in the pyramid is.
Give me back my stuff.
I will. I'm
Give
busy.
it all back.
Hey, Whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Is Glass gonna give you the car back?
Are you gonna give me my stuff back?
Yes, but is Glass gonna give you your car back?
Which car?
Jeep.
Which Jeep?
Which Jeep? He's got more than one.
You heard me.
Whoa.
I said, which Jeep?
Did you just steal another Jeep from Whiskey? Glass, is that what I'm hearing?
Lotus, where's my stuff?
You will get it, don't worry.
When will I get it? Before or after you crash? Or before and after you die and lose all my stuff?
Whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
you just stole another Jeep from me, I think.
Wow, you did steal my stuff.
Lotus, how could you?
I told you. You're not listening to me at all, Whiskey. Holy moly. I'm trying to help.
How are you gonna help me when you're stealing everything from me?
I'm gonna give you your stuff back. I doubt Glass will.
Hello everyone, I am back, your host Beaver, and here are the latest scores. This was quite an eventful couple of stages. First, in the Outcast stage, we saw Glass Sandwich and Whiskey race against each other to find the supply chests, especially the one for Apartment's 4th floor. But every time Whiskey was just a little quicker in finding them, taking all of the items for herself right under his nose. Glass had a chance to break the clue when he first stumbled upon it, but he completely ignored it, allowing for Whiskey to find it and ultimately beat him to the chest. This was obviously a costly mistake and clearly a sign that Glass Sandwich is not taking the perks and supplies that seriously. He seems more focused on his character development. Both of the perks he currently possessed were found by mere chance and not by active searching. However, it was in the Harmony stage where things got really interesting. Lotus betrayed Whiskey by stealing her stuff, and then he betrayed Glass by blowing up his base. Glass also betrayed Whiskey by locking her out of her own truck, and then later stealing some more of her items. But hey, Whiskey's not so innocent either, as she did steal Glass Sandwich's backpack after he died. But still, if anyone got betrayed the worst this time around, it was absolutely Whiskey. The good news for her, however, is that as we can see from the scoreboard here, she managed to find 3 additional perks, bringing her total to 6. This is a huge gap in the perks between her and the other players. And it's becoming clear that unlike Glass or Lotus, Whiskey is solely focused on ensuring she has the most amount of perks and supplies. Despite a lot of the items in supply chests being items she might already have, this still means by finding them, the other 2 will have less chances of ever getting these high quality items. We also saw the combined alliance deaths hit 20, which means that now the server's XP multiplier setting has dropped to 0. The players will get the absolute minimum XP points when doing things like killing zombies, building, looting, etc., making the game just a little bit harder from here on out. And now, Harmony Stage comes to an end, and the players will make their way to the challenge area. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you at challenge number 3.
What? Why is my car now not my car?
It's been repossessed.
You just took everything that I had.
And you'll never guess the password, so I wouldn't even bother trying.
I can't believe Glass went and hunted me down.
Wow, you did steal my stuff.
Lotus, how could you?
I regret using the perk that I did.
So is hell coming now, Whiskey?
As the players make their way up the challenge platform, first things first, the bedrolls. I have no doubt this is going to be a fun challenge for them. I think ultimately that's what the owl intended when he built this one, to just have a blast. Okay, bedrolls have been placed, let's get right to it. The challenge itself is actually quite self-explanatory and simple. The players will compete in a motorcycle race, where they will start at the challenge platform, go all the way around, passing 2 other small towns, and ending right back where they started. At some point during the race, they will encounter a hoop that they can go through. Now, should a player make the hoop and win the challenge, they will get their choice of 50 gun ammo as a bonus reward. The player who makes it through the finish line first will win the challenge. The racetrack will have some obstacles, jumps, and a few minor chances for deaths to occur. I should also mention that Lotus was having major lag issues this time around, and was not able to record his gameplay while racing. So, because of this, we won't have Lotus's first-person view for this challenge. Before the challenge begins though, it's time for perks. The only person choosing to play a perk is Whiskey once again, so let's see what she chooses.
The duct tape has been placed.
Oh no, what's the duct tape do?
Gives another player of your choice a disadvantage for the challenge. Disadvantage will be revealed upon use of the perk.
Oh, I like to play, Whiskey. You using the perk on Glass?
Glass will have it.
Yes!
He's taken all my stuff already, might as well take the duct tape.
She wants me dead.
30 seconds.
And they're off. As you may have guessed by Glass Sandwich's surprised tone, his disadvantage is a 30-second delay before he can start. Quite crippling, but this is a huge racetrack, and if the other 2 make mistakes, those 30 seconds will get absorbed quickly. Lotus is still lagging, and he is rubber banding hard right now. Right there, he just rubber banded again. Finally, after 30 seconds, Glass Sandwich is off. He's hoping the other 2 won't be quite as clean in their turn taking, their jumps and other situations, where he would actually have a chance to catch up. Meanwhile, Lotus is still lagging badly. And you can actually see right here, he's fallen. He's missed his jump and fell into the ditch. This had to have been caused by the lag issues he was having. But regardless, Whiskey now takes the lead with a nice gap between all 3 players. Good jump by Whiskey there. Going over this bumpy road too, navigating it very well. Going into the trees, this area is quite rough. You have no visuals at all. You're completely blinded. Behind Whiskey though, Lotus is already out. He makes the jump, and those are mines inside that ditch. If you miss the jump and explode, that race is over for you. She's out of the trees with a comfortable lead. Now, she did miss her jump taking that turn a little bit too fast, but she still managed to not get stuck. That's very lucky for her. That could have cost her quite a few seconds. Glass Sandwich managing to make it through that tiny gap there. Glass is navigating this very well. He's flying through this course, and he's yet to make any mistakes. Lotus gets still stuck inside despite going over the red ramp. He wasn't driving fast enough. You've got to really step on it to get through that. There we go. Finally, he's picking up some speed. That was a big jump. He wouldn't have been able to make it if he didn't step on the gas there. Now, Glass is going into the tree area finally. Remember, the trees, you basically can't see anything in front of you. It's very hard to navigate. All Glass can hope for at this point is that Whiskey and Lotus both make mistakes, giving him a chance to catch up. Whiskey is in a comfortable lead, now going way up. Now, it's still worth noting that if they fall, they can still continue on the road below. But their chances of winning would significantly decrease, as there are too many obstacles below to allow them to drive as fast as staying on the yellow track. As Whiskey continues, the track is getting more and more narrow. Coming up on the big jump here. Through the hoop. Amazing. If she wins this challenge, she gets 50 extra ammo. If she missed the hoop, she would have been stuck below with a chance of getting blown up. She took the risk and it paid off. Meanwhile, Lotus is getting on the big narrow track. Taking it pretty well again, too. But Glass is not too far behind. It's still far enough that he needs to hope for a mistake by the other two, but there is a chance. Looks like Lotus has decided to skip the hoop and go underground instead. Meanwhile, Glass taking off that jump, about to hit the narrow road. We'll have to see how this plays out. Wow, he is very close to the edge there. One minor slip up and he goes off the edge. But he makes it through with no problem. Again, it's important to keep in mind, Lotus's ping is very bad right now, so he's doing a pretty good job, all things considered. Meanwhile, Whiskey is way far ahead, and she's only got a little bit left to go. Looks like Glass is also opting not to risk it and take the underground path as well. The Owl really took no shortcuts with this challenge. It's quite the long track. Glass Sandwich makes it out finally. And Whiskey is navigating these barrels here, but looks like she's going way too fast. Oh. She's fallen in. She needs to hurry up, pick up her bike, and get out of that pit. She's losing a lot of time here. Because here comes Lotus, about to make the jump as well. Oh no. Oh no. Congratulations to Whiskey, narrowly winning that challenge. That jump was almost completely devastating for her. This is actually her very first challenge win, and she's become the second person to win challenges at all in this game. Now, despite having a 30-second disadvantage, Glass Sandwich has managed to come in second place. Overall, a great effort by everybody, and congratulations again to Whiskey. Now that the challenge is over, we have a new player making the outcast choice this time around. I'm curious to see who Whiskey decides to choose. She definitely has a bone to pick with both of them. So let's take it right over to the players and find out who will become the third outcast.
Well, if you have to go up against me, you're not gonna be happy with the results. So you shouldn't send me away. I mean, I might take a few things from you, but I'm not gonna try and just sit there and kill you. Not unless you out me. It's gonna speed the game up if you do it. If you send me away, it'll be a slaughterhouse.
I feel like you're not trying even to convince me. It's more like threats over threats. Nothing from what you told me sounded like, yeah, please keep me on your side. It's more like, you better or else.
I figured you probably don't trust what I do. So it's kind of like an ultimatum.
Lotus.
My case is no case. I rest my case.
Nothing to say.
Took all my stuff.
Yes, I will be giving your stuff back. And I have already.
Well, hard choices. My decision is that Glass goes on his own this time.
Oof. It doesn't look good for you guys now.
We'll see.
I told you, Whiskey. Oh, man.
It doesn't matter. That means that we can kill him whenever we want.
I urge you to reconsider.
Lotus, you wanted to use the rocket launcher, right? This is your chance.
Oh,
to use it,
right? Okay. I don't know, Whiskey. I don't know.
I actually, during the challenge, was saying you may want to keep him close to you and put me in isolation, I think it's going to be really hard for us to find him, to even get a shot off at him. We're going to have to go instantly as we start to try to find him quick, because if we do something else first and give him time to get wherever he wants to get, we're not finding him, I don't think. It would have been better to put me in isolation where I can look for perks and stuff. If she's wanting to give Glass the biggest disadvantage as possible, then keeping him by her side where she knows what he's doing, I think is the best thing. If she trusts me to actually do stuff to benefit her.
I think that he might try and sneak up on me, definitely. He's kind of a sneaky guy. He's a lot sneakier than Whiskey, so I'm gonna be watching my back. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't have any inclination of what they're thinking either. And I haven't really been looking for perks too much. I've been progressing my own character. I'm just going off the basis of they don't trust me and they're going to try and betray me. I already know Whiskey probably will. Just how the whole gameplay is supposed to play out, we're all supposed to team, but we're not supposed to team forever. One of us is going to come out on top. Because of that, I figure they're just skipping ahead to the end and they're thinking about themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the conclusion to episode 3. It was quite an eventful one, and after the challenge, it has become more obvious that this has become a 2 versus 1 situation, with Whiskey and Lotus putting their efforts together to beat Glass Sandwich. They most likely figure that the only realistic chance they have of winning is to first eliminate, or at the very least, cripple the biggest threat in the game, Glass Sandwich. This is also the moment where Glass Sandwich realized he is actually in trouble, and ignoring perks may have become a big mistake. Until this point, it hadn't even occurred to him that a perk could actually get in the way and really have damaging outcomes to his plans. He was more focused on his character development. Seems like the right gameplay plan is a balance of both. Most likely, Whiskey only played her perk to get back at Glass for taking her truck and other stuff. Now, keep in mind that by changing the passcode to her truck and taking ownership of it, he also gets all of the items she kept in it, which were quite a lot of high-quality things, some of which were things that she got from supply chests. So I'm sure that really ticked her off, and she decided to take revenge. It was a great perk play by Whiskey, and this shows that by spending time searching for them, it's paid off. And on top of that, as we can see on the screen, she still has 5 perks left. With only 9 levels and 6 deaths behind Glass Sandwich, Whiskey is slowly starting to become a real threat to Glass Sandwich, something he was not at all expecting. He's going to have to make some adjustments to his strategy if he's going to dominate again, because as of right now, things are suddenly not looking so great for Glass. With all that said though, episode 4 is one to look forward to, especially because the next Harmony stage will fall on day 7, and players will be dealing with the Blood Moon. It has been an absolute pleasure hosting episode 3 for all of you. I am Beaver, and I will see you again in episode 4. Thank you so much for watching.